What's going on, everybody? It's just another day in the kitchen, back with another episode, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the latest Vultures updates, and I'll also be sharing my insane experience at last night's Travis Scott concert where he brought out none other than Kanye West. Now before we get started, I wanted to give a special shout out to the homie Strained Beats for cooking up the beats for these videos, and while you're here you might as well drop a like and subscribe, and join our free Discord to stay up to date with the latest and the greatest. And shout out to all of my chefs holding it down one time. Now it's been about a week since my last Vultures update, and while Kanye's had some run-ins with the paparazzi in Los Angeles, it wasn't until the last couple of days that things really started getting excited. And particularly when Kanye was spotted having an amicable dinner at Nobu in Malibu with none other than his ex-wife Kim Kardashian, along with his daughter North and some of her friends. And while you're watching this video, you might even be wondering why I'm mentioning this topic in particular, but it was Kanye's daughter North West along with her friends that really stole the show and got all of the headlines. Because the merch that they're spotted wearing in these photos is actually an unreleased version that now features an updated track list on the back, which I think is a significant sign that this Vultures album is still being worked on, or at least has already been completed. And I also wanted to feature, in case you weren't able to read it clearly, the updated track list as you guys can see here. And I think it's great because it also gives us who's producing some of these as well as the features, and at the top of the list we also saw the single Everybody, so I'm curious if that one actually got cleared. Now to follow up on the unreleased Vultures long sleeves we just saw, I of course had to follow up with the latest item to be uploaded to Kanye's yeezy.com, which is of course the wet t-shirt for $20. And if it looks familiar, it's because it is, and as you can see it's been modeled several times now by his wife Bianca. And something else I wanted to remark on when it comes to the cheap $20 retail cost of the wet t-shirt is that I wonder if it aligns with Kanye's goals that he mentioned a couple of years ago, and that eventually in the future he hopes that all of his Yeezy clothing will be able to be priced very reasonably at $20. Now one other thing I wanted to point out about this piece in particular and in relation to the rest of this collection is that all of the pieces seem pretty sheer, light, and see-through, so buyer beware. Now when Travis Scott aka LaFlame here tweeted that the show in Orlando was going to be special last night, I knew that anything could happen at the night show, but I don't think anyone was prepared for just how special last night's concert would be and how important it would be in the grand scheme of this Vultures release. Now anyone following Kanye in this Vultures rollout lately has noticed that he's definitely been a lot more active and receptive on social media, and I think it was anyone's guess what the following Jason Voorhees mask could mean. However, it was after these CCTV security cam image stills came out featuring Ye wearing the mask that people started to get excited. And when this particular photo of Kanye at the Orlando International Airport went viral, you can imagine just how hype all of us fans and ragers were when word started to spread around the arena that Ye was in the building or on the way. And much to my surprise, along with 20,000 other screaming fans, Ye would come out at a sold-out Orlando, Florida show with the following clip. Now Kanye would go on to share the Utopia stage with LaFlame and his Vultures collaborator tydollasign, but not before announcing that the album was again going to be dropping this upcoming February 9th, as you guys can hear here. And following up on that now legendary surprise performance last night, I wanted to touch base on the Yeezy pods and provide some updated photos so you guys can get an idea of what you're getting yourselves into. And I'd love to know in the comments if any of you have received any kind of shipping updates or confirmation on your Yeezy pods. And speaking on Yeezys in general, it was actually earlier today that Adidas announced that they plan on selling the rest of their remaining Yeezy sneakers. which for all of my sneakerheads out there and fans of Ye is honestly a good thing because the sneaker world has been quite dead, and I honestly miss seeing the latest silhouettes dropping, so make sure you guys stay tuned for the latest update regarding that. Now, not only did Kanye's daughter North give us a preview of the upcoming Vultures track list, she also gave us an idea of how she plans on directing her music video.
Okay, so I'm in my Lamborghini driving over to basketball practice, and I'm driving in the front seat. And just by myself, I go, you don't want no problems. And then I like do some basketball practice. And then it's all my friends in Vultures merch. And then it's like one Vultures flying around. And then I drive over to Nobu, and it's like getting night. It's like almost night. So then I go, it's your bestie just driving. Then they're waiting. They're just waiting at Nobu like, Miss Westy. And then we get out of the car, but there's so much paparazzi. So then me and my friends yell out the car like, don't try to test me. And then we skirt the car, skirt the Lamborghini. And then like some friends are still yelling, it's gonna get messy because like, I don't want them. And then goes, just bless me, so Vultures merch, and then we're putting our hands together, and then my dad says, bless me, the second time. And then me and my dad are at the boxing rink, and then we're like just fighting each other, and we're just like play fighting, like doing some drills, and then we go, it's your bestie. And then I go to this one. I'm still at basketball. I go to basketball and I go, Miss Westy, just shooting, just practicing. And then I ride in my Lamborghini again, just trying to bless me. And then this is the final shot. You don't want no problem with you just talking. And then we're just in the room again. It's like a dark room. Okay, I'm done.
Now, after all that's been said, and after seeing Kanye in the flesh myself last night, I have a hard time not feeling like we're definitely in Vulture season. But as with all things Ye, we know that things are subject to change, so fingers crossed we actually get these albums as he said we would. Now, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. I think it's pretty obvious that Kanye is one of the few people that can't be canceled despite what he does, and after seeing the crowd's reaction last night, I feel like the people are more hyped than ever for this upcoming Vultures album. As always, guys, thank you so much for cooking with the kitchen. Remember to stay safe out there, and remember, it's lit. Straight up, and peace.